and I just want to share a couple of things about myself, some interesting facts, some hobbies, and my K through 12 experience. First, being the facts, I'm a middle school girls soccer coach. I also love Snoopy. My hobbies, my interests, there's three of main ones. The first one is playing golf, second, going to the gym, and then third, being a full time sneakerhead. And then my K through 12 experience, I am an Alliance Ochi High School grad. I am currently a social justice, soon to be social science teacher, and I am currently in my third year teaching in an inclusive environment, actually going on four. And the reason why I want to be an educator is because I'm passionate about making a positive impact on students' lives, especially in a diverse and vibrant city like LA. I believe education is a powerful tool for change, and my goal is to create an inclusive and engaging classroom where my students feel valued and can grow both academically and personally. And lastly, my short term goal, my career goal, is to develop a social justice, social science middle school curriculum for my network. And as you see, these are some pictures that you have around here. The top right here are two of my grade level members, the history teacher, Mr. Alonso, and then you have the science teacher, Miss Cliff. And then you see my soccer team right here to the bottom right of the screen. But let's continue. Now, building upon who students are is something that's most definitely important in my classroom. And as a teacher, I believe that students learn best when their identities, when their cultures, when their life experiences are respected and they're included in the classroom. And I'll also make it a point to connect what we're learning to what students already know from their homes, from their communities, and backgrounds. And I firmly believe that this is what we call their funds of knowledge. And moving on, I also want to create a positive learning environment, a safe and caring environment for my students. And in my classroom, it's going to be grounded on restorative justice and social and emotional learning, also recognized as SEL. And that means I focus on building strong relationships, supporting students through their challenges, and creating a space where everyone feels safe, valued, and heard. This reflects the culturally responsive and sustaining pedagogy approach, which I learned throughout my time as a teacher and a student here at CSU Long Beach. And in addition, just letting students know what they can also show me in different ways is that I encourage students to express their learning in creative and meaningful ways, right? There's more than one way of learning, there's more than one way of teaching. For example, having the students create podcasts, having the students illustrate drawings for me, or even acting out certain scenes of history, or even maybe writing poetry about a certain topic it is that we're on. And this helps students have autonomy and ultimately have ownership of their own learning. And it shows that students can grow their language and their literacy. And it can be done through a variety of different forms. And lastly, planning with students in mind, right? So when I make lesson plans, we know that there's students that are diverse with how it is they learn material, right? And if you take a look at the image to the left, you see cross-cultural linguistic children, right? So children from different parts of the world who are entering your classroom, children with developmental delays and disabilities, right? Either mental or physical, gifted learners, socioeconomic diversity, or English language learners, right? So when I plan lessons, I think about every student, especially those learning English or even students with IEPs and the others that I mentioned who also need this support. I'll make sure to use scaffolding, in other words, visuals, display clear routines, and have multiple chances to practice so that every student can meet or go beyond their grade level goals. And my goal ultimately is for students to feel confident and capable beings, not just academically, but as people, right? And we talked about in this class about humanizing pedagogy. And I feel like these things that I have mentioned will most definitely achieve those things in my class.